So we have more information about the whole Guild Wars 2 hacking, selling account situation. Subscribe for more content on this, and let's get into it. So we have a statement from Arenanet. They said Guild Wars 2 Studio, well, Arenanet, says no accounts involved in new social engineering claim were compromised by consumer fraud. So they're saying that, hey, it's not our fault. This problem is from another reason. They're not really saying why, and we would have to take them out of the word to believe them, but that's what they're saying. Now, if you don't know what this is about, you can go check the other video we made about this a few days ago, and I'll do a little summary. So essentially, this ex-content creator, former Arenanet partner, got their account stolen, allegedly. Because it's worth a lot. He has gizmos, he has titles, very expensive items or whatever, and they're selling it to someone else. Now the issue is that honestly, if they sell this, for, you're probably gonna get banned anyways. And you're gonna get no money from it. You're gonna get the money. The person's gonna get the money, but the person that bought it is gonna get nothing because he's gonna get banned. So it's pretty stupid, honestly, to buy this kind of accounts, anyways. That being said, that's what allegedly happened. We have information, and as we saw before, we do have screenshots of the. We have screenshots of the account being sold in this particular website. I'll check it here right now, even though it's in the other video. So we do know that it is there, but the question is, how did they get the account? Now the person, Arenanet is essentially saying, "Hey, we didn't do anything. We did what we should have done. We didn't give anything away to people that shouldn't have this in the first place. We cannot tell whether you or the hacker is the original person with the account, so we can't really give it to any one of you two guys, right?" That's what they're saying, and that means, I guess you would think, well, why would they say that? Couldn't they verify who has the the ownership of this account by knowing where it came from in the first place? Well, I'm guessing that what we're trying to say is that they account share in the first place. And this is how the person has this information and has their account. I'm guessing that's the only thing I can think of. Because I say here, account security is our top priority. We have investigated processes in place to verify unauthorized account access, which we engage in this situation. We don't publicly discuss security processes to preserve their efficiency against bad actors. No accounts in these allegations were compromised due to customer service instructions. So it's saying we did not give away. No one pretended to us to be you, the original holder of this account, and pretend to be you to say like, "Oh, can you please recover this?" They're not saying that. They're saying we didn't do that. They just got hold of the account, and we had to ban both because we can't really say whether you gave this account to them or they are the original holder. We can't really say what the fuck is happening, right? So we're just gonna ban it because it's too complicated, right? It's kind of the same. They can't. They don't go into details, and they maybe because of security process reasons, maybe it's for some EU laws, because this person is from Europe, from what I understand. It's kind of hard to tell. You could go and lean into they're just not saying because it's not right, and it's not true that this happened, and they're just covering their ass saying like, no, we didn't do anything, but actually we did fuck up. But we're gonna say, because that's exactly what happened, to be fair, last time. As it says here, in 2019, Massive DOP published a lengthy investigation detailing the hacker story when he came forward after Arenanet attempted and failed to punish him through the German court system. So this person here, this exact same thing happened. It's just that the hacker that got their accounts on other people said, "Guys, I can do this, and I shouldn't be able to, be able to get all of these accounts by just giving you guys this person's public name, right? I shouldn't be able to do this." And they eventually, you can go read. Honestly, it's insane. It's honestly an insane read, and it makes me, have a little bit less trust in Arenanet after reading all of this. Because they were really not having it. They were like, no, this is not an issue, this is not an issue. Well, it was being an issue until the point that they literally, this person literally, with just the name of this specific developer, they literally got their main account and used it for to talk to people in game or whatever. And they were like, yeah, I did this with only their name. You should fix this, right? And then finally, I guess they said like, oh, you're right, we need to fix the security problem. Now, maybe after that, hopefully, they fix this security problem and making it so they're, their protocols and procedures from customer service don't make it so they give accounts to someone else. But honestly, I mean, it could be it's just that history is repeating itself. We honestly cannot know because this is the exact same type of response that they did back in the day as well, right? So which one you're gonna believe? It's a bit hard because it probably. I mean, we don't also know whether the person that got their hacked account now has an authenticator in their account. I don't think they said it in the Reddit, so they could have just got hacked in the normal way, or they could just be lying in certain parts of this original post. Let me go search it on this original post. They could just be lying about certain parts. But and that's the thing, right? Like we can't really know. All of these things are kind of like or you believe Anet because you think they're telling the truth, or you believe in this guy because you think they're telling the truth. Because honestly, even though there's some information here that definitely proves, like the video of them using their account definitely proves that they actually got hold of their account. We don't really have any information that actually says, hey, the way that they get this account was actually with by social engineering, by tricking customer service from Arenanet. So do we believe that this guy in particular shared to someone their account and they're using their password, and they leaked it to someone and now they're using their password or change their password or whatever? Is that what happened? Or do we believe do we believe this guy and say, hey, no, actually, Arenanet is fucking up and it's the same problem that we had years ago and they never learned from it? It's honestly kind of hard to tell. Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell. Because this guy, yeah, I mean, I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure where to land on this one, actually. You just don't have enough evidence for any of them. You definitely, in order to make your mind about this, I think definitely you should go in here and read this whole thing. It's a very long one, but honestly, it's a very good read about what happened last time. And it would be very disappointing to see that Arenanet has not actually learned from all of this that happened, and the way that social engineering can be used to hack someone's account. It will be very, very disappointing. But at the same time, I can't really, with good conscience say, hey, just believe this guy because he made a Reddit post. It may be the case that he's saying the truth, but it also may be the case that he's lying. Arenanet has changed in terms of who actually, manages it, and the people that are there. So it's honestly in some ways a completely different company. So would they make the same mistakes that the other ones would? Maybe. It's hard to tell. For now, honestly, I would land on the side of caution, not be too mad at anyone at this point. Probably ask for, I think it's okay to say, hey, Anet, can you give us more answers? Can you give us more information about this? And we understand that, we understand that security processes need to be preserved for the efficiency of your, security processing themselves, right? But it would be ideal if it actually is the case that this person shared their account. Did you say that, eh? Or something like, maybe, hey, the information, the reason why this person had an issue, right, is because they fucked up, not because we did. They're kind of saying that here, I guess, but it also could be read as, hey, we're saying this as a PR statement so no one gets mad at us and whatever, right? Which in some ways, it's a bad PR statement in that regard because, well, they're saying, hey, we didn't do it. Huh? So why would we believe you, right? We need more information for this. And they might not be able to do it because of certain EU laws or whatever, but it doesn't look good for them anyways. It just doesn't, right? We'll see if there's more information about this. We'll see what happens, but I don't think people are very happy with Arenat's response. If you go to the Reddit here, people are asking for more, asking for better evidence, asking for better security measures, and overall, probably what Arenanet needs to do, if they can't really talk about this in particular, what I would do is I was saying that I'll be like, guys, since that issue back then, we have better security measures. All the security measures that we have had, that we have now, prevent these things to happen again. And this isn't the case in this particular situation. This didn't happen. It happened for another reason or whatever. And there's nothing we can do. Something that probably would maybe be better. Because also, it could just be that because I'm pretty sure that some people have complained in the Reddit about this happening to them, and I've had a lot of people. It's to be fair, it's anecdotal evidence, but I've seen a lot of people telling me that, hey, I had, an account that I couldn't recover. It was mine, and it was very easy for me to get it back by just, giving a little bit of information to customer support. So maybe it could be that this time it wasn't customer support service interactions, right? No account investigation were compromised due to customer service interactions, like just in these allegations, but maybe it does still happen, and maybe the security needs to get better overall. So I have heard other things like that. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Tell me if you have any more information about this, so maybe you can uncover more of this. And subscribe to channel for more content on this. Tell me if I'm wrong about anything. And see you guys around. Love you all. Bye-bye.